Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Good morning. What a way to start the week with a 0. I'm talking about a 0% acceptance rate on DoorDash. I earned that yesterday because first of all, yesterday it was pouring rain in my market, pouring rain. And so I had DoorDash on and I was doing this thing like I normally do where it's like, hey man, like if I happen to see like a $30 offer, I'll go out. Of course, I didn't see that, so while I was watching football and just declining everything, I've worked my way down to a 0. What can you do? What's up, Giggity? It's funny, man. I start today with a 0, but the first offer that I saw was a pretty decent one. Good enough to do. Good enough to do on a Monday. So here we are, $8, 5.7 miles. We can either go down the interstate or we can stay off the interstate. Either way, we're going to make $8. And I guess my acceptance rate will be 1%. Giggity says I'm currently at a solid 5%. I think hopefully we'll work our way to 5% by the end of the shift. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, everybody. I'm already at the store. Let's see. Yeah, this might be ready already, so I'm going to go ahead and go in. Good morning, Goose Sports. And then we'll catch up on the weekend. Lots to talk about today. Y'all, we're going to go to 2% because they stacked me up while I was in there. Check it out. $6, an additional 1.6 miles will end up in the same spot. We'll take it. So now we're looking at $14 for about, 6-7 miles to start the day out. Stacking it up. Good morning, Tony. He likes the thumbnail. What's up, Jay Who? Thanks for all the support in the live chat. This weekend, it rained all weekend, so I didn't really work much. And I went to the zoo. It's the first time I went to a really legitimate zoo in quite a while. So if y'all saw my flamingo YouTube short, I also saw I saw a grizzly bear. I saw a bunch of gorillas. I saw some sea lions. some rhinoceros, zebra, giraffes, all kind of farm animals like goats. Went to the aquarium. I found Nemo while I was in there. So, it was a good time. Sunday, I watched a whole bunch of football, and it just poured rain. Thank goodness we're making Rover money right now. I feel like the Rover money's kind of keeping me afloat. What's up, Blake? And Jody, what's up? Tony said, goats like Michael Jordan? Kiki said, my family reunions are like visiting the zoo. Yeah, Jody, I'm starting today with a 0% acceptance rate. It's the first time I've been that low in a while. So, but hey, we're already stacked up. We're going to go from 0 to 2% real quick. Am I going to get to 70? I guess anything's possible, but I'm going to predict no. I don't think that's going to happen. But hey, if they give me like $72 per mile offers in a row, then I'll do them all. Yes, I will. So it's really up to DoorDash. If they want me to have a good acceptance rate, they can manufacture it for me. Speaking of football, I got to watch my Bears get a win yesterday. I got to watch Tony's Broncos get a win yesterday. But, once again, the thing for the Bears right now is let's turn the Carolina Panther game on and let's watch them lose. And they lost again. And so it is looking like a near certainty that the Bears are going to have the number 1 overall pick. I'm doing my best not to fall into this trap. Like if the Bears win their final 4 games, they'll be 9-8, and that might get them into the playoffs. I'm trying not to think about that because, that's the worst thing as a sports fan is as soon as you get a little bit of hope, I can just see it right now. The Bears they'll win the next 3 and they'll be 8-8. And I think we play the Packers in the final week, if I remember correctly. Imagine we work our way back to 8-8 like the Broncos did, and then we play the Packers in the final week with the playoffs on the line, and then we lose that one. That would be the most brutal possible way to end the season. So I almost hope that we lose like next week. That way we just kind of let's get the playoffs back out of our mind. Because every week I watch the Bears game with other Bears fans, and they're sitting here talking about, oh my God, if we win out, if we just win out, we'll be in. And I'm like, man, I got to stop sitting next to you during Sunday football, man. You get me? I can't handle that level of expectation on the Bears right now. I don't think we deserve it. But we are playing better. Defense is playing really, really, really well for several weeks now. Justin Fields seems to be better because he knows he's playing for his job. think they're doing a Monday night doubleheader tonight, which is weird. Am I zone hopping still? I'm willing to zone hop today. Yep. I'm down. Tony says, if Russ misses the playoffs, I'll go back to hating him. That's not fair, man. That's not fair. You should hate yourself for doubting Mr. Unlimited. Hate yourself. You should never doubt a man that calls himself Mr. Unlimited. Gaby says, DoorDash has finally won the acceptance race war. Less than a year ago, most of us laughed at top dashers. Now most of us are trying to be one. Man. I don't know. I still haven't committed to doing it yet, so, I don't know. Jody said, I thought you were going to make a short about me. Jody, if you make one and screen record it and send it to me, I'll just upload it, if it's good. If it's good, I'll upload it. And I want you to do that. That way you can see it's actually, see what it takes to put a YouTube short together. What I might do is have an AI bot look at Friday's live stream and hopefully cut a short up for me. That's a little easier. The next short I'm going to make a short today. I had another famous person try and pronounce Welty, Uuelte. I had them look at the name and give their best pronunciation of it. I'm going to post that short this afternoon. But yeah, I did that little quick short at the zoo because that short took me like no time. But you kind of get what you put into it, right? It's just a lame little short of me looking at some flamingos. So what's up, Brandon? Brandon said there's a high correlation between live streamers and cuckism. Alrighty. Let's make 2 drop-offs. What are we looking at here, Grubhub? Oh, too bad. I can't do that one. I'm going to go ahead and turn Spark on as well, since we're about to head right down toward one of the Walmarts. It would be so clutch if we can lock in a Spark on our way. Tony says if you make fun of a comedian, it's called heckling. Is making fun of a cuck called cuckling? No, I don't think so, because the beginning of the word comedian is C-O-M. And they call it heckling. So I think if you make fun of a cuck, it would be called, I don't know, it might still be called heckling. I don't know. I feel like there's no common denominator between the word comedian and heckler. So I don't know how you would translate that to cuck. Giggity says, I need to jump in the shower. I popped into Cherry's live earlier and now I feel dirty. Yeah. I don't even know what happened, but I know how you feel. I've never even been in Cherry's live stream, but man, I feel dirty just when he's in like Bobby's live chat. Jody says, come cuckling. I feel like if I called a cuck a cum cuckling, they would actually like that. They'd be like, oh yeah, call me that again, daddy. And I'm not interested in that, so. Giggity says, cum cuckling sounds like an act of castration or something. Yeah. I hope I don't have difficulty finding this customer. Hey, I'm your DoorDasher. I'm at the front doors of the DHL supply chain.
Okay, sweetheart. Do you see where this truck is down here that's like turned kind of sideways?
It's got the red head on it?
Yeah. Yeah. If you can come down here, that's me right there.
Okay. How do I get back there?
Do you see where the DHL that sign is? If you turn, just turn and make a right. behind it and come right on in. If it's on your right side, if it's on your left side,
Okay.
it looks like there's a gate there, but it's not.
All right. Just drive all the way down.
Yep, just come all the way down.
Oh, okay.
And I'll get down, go down towards the end, near the trash can.
Okay. All right, I'll be there in a second.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Of course, she's in the freaking, like, least convenient position on this entire campus. I mean, seriously. Hey there.
Bears fan. I love it.
Oh, yeah? Are you a Bear fan?
I am.
Oh, let's go.
Thank you. He's a Chicago Bears fan.
There you are. Enjoy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
Okay, we got $7 instead of $6. So I guess that makes up for being all the way in the back of the... I mean, I had to drive like an extra half mile. She's parked all the way in the back. And now here I am. I've got to type my next address into the GPS because DoorDash changed my default GPS, and I don't like the... I don't even know which one it is I use. I don't know if I use Apple or Google or what. Whichever one they switched me back to, I don't like that one. In my description of the live stream, it says, is the CFP right 4.0? That's because I've had that in my description for 4 straight live streams. I keep forgetting to talk about it. Now, it's not even a relevant topic because it's been like a week. So everybody's astonishment that Florida State didn't get in has sort of waned. But, you know, what I was going to say was, I think they got it right. I think the Final Four of Michigan, Washington, Texas, and Alabama is correct. I don't think you can take an ACC football team, take an NFL quarterback off of it, and pretend like it's the same football team. So it's just a bummer. It's a bummer for him that he went down, but that's part of the game. And they shouldn't be mad. They shouldn't be mad about it. They should be mad that they didn't do an 8 or 12 team postseason already. I don't know what they were thinking doing a 4-team playoff when you have 5 power conferences. I mean, just off the rip, it's going to cause problems immediately. How do you justify that? Somebody's always going to be left out. There's always going to be a 1-loss team that lost in the championship, or there's going to be a championship winner that has like 2 losses. And then you got to figure out, well, what do we do here? So it just sucks for Florida State, man. But, if anything, they should be mad at, I don't know, be mad at destiny, be mad at God or something. I don't know, because that injury is kind of, it's just unfortunate. But it's not Texas's fault either. It's not Alabama's fault. And in seriousness, I hope Georgia beats Florida State by 50. And I guess we can tie this into the next topic, because I wanted to talk about the 4th presidential debate as well. And we have Ron DeSantis out here talking about he wants to sue as the state of Florida in Florida State's defense on their behalf. I just think that's so corny. The man's running for president. Man's running for president and has time to talk about, I want to sue the. Who are you going to sue? Is he suing the NCAA? Is he suing individual college football committee members? I don't know what his plan is, but man. If you cannot understand that losing your quarterback, that's what ended your season, not anything else. What ended your season was losing your quarterback. I thought everybody knew that the minute he went down. I was like, oh, that's the end of them. I thought that was pretty obvious. All right, my comment says, please make sure the food is hot and fresh. I love when they act like the DoorDashers work in the kitchen. Like we're the ones cooking it up. $15 closer to the goal. Oh, and look at that. Delivery streak. 2 out of 5 on the delivery streak. That's going to be the end of that. They want me to go 11.8 miles for $9. I can't do it. After declining, we will be at a 2% acceptance rate. We are moving in the right direction. But there goes my streak. This one's way worse. 9.3 miles for $7.50 in the wrong direction. So that's like a 20-mile offer. Not doing that. It was crazy to watch. What do we have here? Nope, can't do it. It was crazy to watch Nikki Haley's career get ended. It's over. It's over. What's up, Alex? Yeah, my guy Vivek Ramaswamy ended it for Nikki Haley, man. I don't think I've ever seen somebody on the debate platform get ended like that. I mean, he asked her a pretty simple question. And she had no response at all. It's over. And it's it's a shame. It is a real shame that she gets to say she's from South Carolina. She's really looking like a goofball. She's making us look bad. Maybe we deserve it, though. I mean, what are we doing? So I'm thinking about 2024 needs to be the year where I kind of determine what I do next. And I know there's a bunch of empty seats. There's a bunch of empty seats. So I need to identify how I want to kind of break into the political scene. I think I'm going to do it, y'all. I think I'm going to do it. So I need to figure out where I can start. Tony says she is officially cucked. Yep. So, yeah, man. But it's, I'm optimistic because the fact that somebody